Welcome. Hello. Just getting a few things set up. I had a day off streaming yesterday, so I've got to get everything back to where it needs to be. There we go. That's chat all set up. Sweet. Well, today is exactly 2 weeks since I started streaming. Exactly 2 weeks. Let me switch over to my channel so I can play the game. And here we go. We should start at the Spirit Temple. Here we are. Jumping straight into the action today. Not messing around. We're going to get the Spirit Temple finished. And do a few little other bits and bobs today as well. But mostly Spirit Temple today. I'm going to be a little bit rusty, I think, because I haven't played in a while. And I had a dentist appointment today, which makes me grumpy. Actually, in 2 weeks' time, I've got another dentist appointment, and I probably won't be streaming on that Monday, because my mouth will just die. So I might stream on the Sunday instead, because I usually take Sundays off. But that's another week or so away, so we're good. We're good. Okay. So, main goal, get some small keys, kick some ass. Bye. See you later. See, a little bit of a crazy day, actually, with the whole dentist and then... I don't know, that's it. That's a crazy day to me, though. Dentistry. I'm trying to get back into GTA Online as well. I have a few ideas of some things I want to test in there. So I'm messing around with that quite a lot. But I don't imagine it'd be something too interesting to stream. So I'm not streaming it. Especially just my messing around. Like, all I've done so far is figure out what I want my guy to look like. For the time being, like, what his, like, outfit is and stuff. So it's not a very interesting thing, so... Yeah, like I said, there's probably no point in me streaming that. And there's many, many other really good GTA streamers, like, go watch, like, N&B. N&B do great GTA streams. Alright, so this is the first of, I think it's 2? Wait, what am I doing? There we go. This is the first of 2 Gold Skulltulas as Adult Link. I think. I always forget, because I don't know if there's a 3rd or not. I don't think there is. Just pick that up. So that takes us to 91. Oh, good. Yep. Just played the wrong song. I played the song for this temple, though. Right. Wait, isn't it? There we go. They actually use the same buttons. Those 2 songs, like Song of Time and Requiem of Spirit, they use the same 3 buttons in repeat, which is right, down, and A. Right, so we got what we needed there. We'll grab these last 2 silvers. How many rupees do you get for picking up a silver? There is a 3rd in the middle. It's like 5, isn't it? Is there a... No, interesting. So how does one claim to get this? Do we have to jump for it? Hover boots, maybe? I don't think we can just jump for that. So I'm going to hover boots it just to be safe. For some reason, I talked to a lot of people about this game, and they don't seem to remember this temple very well. But it's one of my favorites. Hey, Sky. What did you miss? I started playing Halo on the streams. Started playing Castlevania on the streams. And being good at it. I think you saw my second Castlevania stream, actually. And I'm up to Spirit Temple. And I've got, let me catch you up, 91 gold Skulltulas, so that's nearly done. So the only other thing I have to get, and I have all heart pieces, so just the heart container from this temple. And then I have all the upgrades. I got all of those except for gold gauntlets, which we get from Ganon's Tower. Mirror shield we're going to get from this temple. And we just need the one bottle right here that goes between these two things. And that we'll get probably either today after this temple or the start of the next stream. And you did miss the end of Sonic. Yeah, Sonic is over now. That is finished, being swapped out with Halo. It was a good end. Shockingly, I did surprisingly well. I really don't like it when Navi goes to a place like that. Yeah, I managed to not really rage too much at Sonic, though. It was pretty, what the hell do I play here? It was surprisingly easy at the end. I just kind of focused. And then I also played through two missions for each of the, I don't know what Navi wants me to do here, if I'm honest. I'll do Song of Time, but... Wait, what did I just do? Oh, it's Requiem Spirit again. Yeah, I played through 2 missions of Silver's story and 2 missions of Shadow's story as well. That was good. But yeah, I'm up to Assault on the Control Room in Halo. I did a drunk stream on Saturday. Right, I'm just going to leave this room. And I did the mission on the island, Silent Cartographer, which I just referred to as Quiet Cartography the entire night because I was drunk. So yeah, that was good. Yeah, it went really well. But finally nearly done with this beautiful game. Probably one more stream left of it. I think I've played like streamed 18 hours of this already. It's a crazy number. Sonic got pretty high though. I think I did like 13 hours of Sonic. Oh god, what happened to my chat? Chat, come back! There we go. Well, there's a lot to look forward to. We've got lots to play. And I'm not in that bad of a mood today because I went to the dentist today, but I didn't get anything done. I'm getting all the actual stuff done in 2 weeks. And by stuff done, I mean like I have to get a filling replaced because the filling that's already in is like broken or something. So they basically need to replace the filling, and I hate fillings. Or what do they call fillings in America? I actually have forgotten the word. I knew it and I know it, but I've forgotten it. Yeah, the word that I can't think of. It's usually what in my head when I think about fillings. No, there's 6 viewers, Sky, for me. Well, that's what it says anyway. No, there's another word for them. I'm gonna have to Google what do Americans call fillings, because there's another word for them that I just remember from. I think one of these chests, by the way, freezes you. I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. Cavity. Yeah, I had my cavities filled. That's the word I'm thinking of, because we don't really call them cavities here, the places where you fill them. But yeah, the dentist took x-rays today and was like, yeah, you're going to need to have this one refilled. I was like, oh, good. Great, when's that going to happen? In 2 weeks. Oh, good. So that's on a Monday, so I might do a Sunday stream, because I usually don't stream on a Sunday. So I might do a Sunday stream in 2 weeks. Just so that I can do that. Is this a... I think this isn't a live Stalfos. Yeah. I called him a Stalfos. He's an Amos. Or an Amos. Either way. And I don't think I can get over there yet. We're gonna damn try, though. Yeah, I just remember in, like, American sitcoms, people being like, I ate so many candies at Halloween that I had to get so many cavities filled. Or I got so many cavities from eating candy. That's my terrible, terrible impression of American as well. When I'm not trying to do an impression, and I'm just doing I'm just talking normally and I do an accent, it's never terrible, it's just not great. But it's when I actually am trying to do an accent when it sounds bad, like that right there. But you know. But yeah, before you joined, I was talking about how I've been playing GTA Online a lot, but I decided it's not something I'm gonna stream. But that's a weird thing to play. I think I need to move chat to the other side of me because I've got pain in my neck from chat. That's what this game does to me. Ugh. I'm really not comfortable right now. GTA Online is a mess. But I'm playing it purely because I have this weird creative idea that I want to try out. To do with the detective. So if I ever do anything with a detective in it, you know, my crazy stupid idea actually paid off. I probably won't ever, but I've just got this weird idea of using GTA Online as kind of a storytelling piece and tell a story of a detective. Really weird idea. It's a very, very weird idea. But that's how I play games. I never play them normally. I'm always doing some random shit in it. Like when I stream Halo, all I can talk about is all the random detail-y stuff, and all the stupid little nonsense that I know about that game. And then also I was saying earlier about how I speak to people about this game and they always forget this temple even exists. Like they just seem to not remember it or something. Or they don't get here because they were too scared to get through Shadow Temple. But this is one of my favorite temples in the game. That's why I save it to last, because technically you can actually do this before Shadow Temple. So play our beautiful Scarecrow song. I've seen someone, there's a series on YouTube, oh wow, that won't work from here. There's a series on YouTube where a guy goes around as if it's his real day. So he pays attention to traffic laws and traffic lights and giving way to people on different turns and stoplights and pedestrians and everything. And it seems like the most boring game in the world. I mean, GTA is just not that. So this is our 92nd Gold Skulltula. So we have 8 left to get. I think this is the only one in this temple. Temple? Yes. That's the correct vernacular. I think I got I think there's 5 in total in this temple, and I've got 3 as Child Link, which I did the other day, and now I've got 2 as Adult Link. So I don't think I need to get any more in here. I think I'm good. Can I long shot from here? Yeah. So we'll use this key to go in here. I think there's another door you can actually use, but hey, let's use this one and ignore the BMOS. Anubis room. I made the joke on Friday about the Anubis, about how Assassin's Creed Origins is coming out soon, and there was a trailer with a giant Anubis in it, and I'm really hyped for the non-real stuff in that game, because they're doing some weird, you can go fight serpents, giant serpents, and weird stuff in that game, which just sounds amazing to me. And it's like AC Origins is going to be more like an RPG rather than I'm really not happy about all these Anubai in here. Let's burn them. I haven't been sleeping very well, Sky, so like I understand your pain of being tired. I don't know why. I just went out and bought a new pillow today because I'm not sure if because I've got a different pillow here since what I previously have been using. Maybe that was it? I'm a very picky human being. So we'll see. See if I sleep proper tonight. So you can literally not kill these guys without anything but fire. Yeah, I'm glad they're doing something a little bit crazy with AC, because the entire thing is in like an animus, isn't it? In a machine. So it doesn't have to be historically accurate down to like the tiniest little thing. Yo, come over here. Come stand on this. Almost, come stand on this. Oh god, I keep standing on it by accident. Trying to get the Armos' attention. Come on. Oh, I'm not going to make this. Not a chance. I'm going to try sprint rolling. Oh, so close. Got to draw him further away. And then back in. Of course you can do this a multitude of ways. This is just the way I like doing this. Like the many random things I do in this game. Oh, I thought he was going to stand on it. Come on. Let's go for this guy in the back corner. He's got to stand on it. Yeah, I'm quite close. I'm quite close. Sprint roll, sprint roll. Yeah. This is an Iron Knuckle room, I believe. Oh, an Eye of Truth in this room as well. Yeah, I forgot. I don't know, like, the thing is with me at night is I always go to bed and then I spend either like 2 hours watching YouTube and then like 5 hours listening to podcasts. I just can't just go to sleep. And I'm really into Adventure Zone, which is, it's like a D&D podcast by some of my favorite like gaming journalists and like random people. Because I really like Critical Role as well, which is another really good D&D podcast. But Adventure Zone is just really silly, and like they say funny things, and then I'm really awake at like 2 in the morning laughing at Adventure Zone, and I can't stop laughing. Hat in Time, you know, Hat in Time, I've watched 2 streams of other people play Hat in Time, and that game looks, like, it looks really good, but then I have like slight issues with the art style. I just can't believe I got hit by an Iron Knuckle. I feel terrible. Don't ever get hit by these things, because they're not strong enough for you to get hit by them. They're the strongest enemy in the game, but they're not worth getting hit by. Hat in Time to me looks like a little bit more of an acrobatic version of Mario 64. Like, it seems really like air dashy and really cool, actually. And I do totally want to try it at some point. But with Mario Odyssey coming out, I don't know if I need to. Your roommate loves the Adventure Zone and Critical Role. Wow. I don't know many other people who even know what the Adventure Zone is. That's awesome. I've I say recently, I've been listening to like Griffin McElroy, like watching his videos for about a year or so now on Polygon and places like that. And like I've just recently found like all of his and his family's like podcasts and stuff, and it's crazy. I've been watching it like an insane amount. The art style, I suppose, is similar-ish to Wind Waker for Hat in Time. It's that very kind of cel-shady cartoony, but Wind Waker's a little bit more nuanced and more cel-shaded. I would say Hat in Time is a little bit more like flat cartoon, while Wind Waker can be a little bit more shaded cartoon. Maybe it is, yeah. I mean, I also don't know that many people, Sky, so. And anyway, right, back to Ocarina. So, Mirror Shield. Again, big thing to point out, this is the old school Gerudo logo. Yeah, it's the crescent moon, which they had to change in all subsequent versions, starting with the GameCube re-release, because the crescent moon is too similar to religious iconography. So they changed it to more of this kind of 3-dot system. And we get a new shield. Probably my favorite shield in any Zelda game is this. I don't know why I like it so much. I also really like the mirror shield in Wind Waker as well. Something about it's just really cool. You can also long shot across to the other side of where you got the silver gauntlets here as Child Link and go back into the temple that way, if that is such a thing you wish to do. I mean, everyone's all about the Hylian shield, right? They love the way the Hylian shield looks. I'm just like, mirror shields, there's something about them that just look really cool to me. The red and then silver design. I have a bad feeling about this room. Talking about having bad feelings about things, just because that's a quote that's used in every Star Wars film. New Star Wars trailer tonight, and I can't wait. I might be awake for it, but I probably won't be, so I might be waking up to a brand new Star Wars trailer. I'm gonna go insane. Cannot wait for that. Like, literally this year, what we got Thor Ragnarok, Justice League, and Star Wars. I think I want to see all three of those. I haven't seen Wonder Woman yet, but it arrived today on Blu-ray, so I'm gonna watch that soon before Justice League. Cannot wait for Star Wars. Like, Kylo Ren is like one of my favorite characters in new media of any form. I don't know what it is about Kylo Ren. I think it's because, like, when he took his helmet off, everyone was expecting this kind of like really badass guy, but really he turned out to be kind of a nerdy guy. But I mean, Adam Driver isn't nerdy, but people just, I think the way he looked, he was quite nerdy, because Adam Driver is like an ex-military guy, so he's actually quite beefy and strong, and I don't know, I don't think he looks that nerdy, but I don't know. People had that reaction. So, oops, I went too high. Which was really interesting to me to see that reaction, because Kylo Ren was my favorite thing in, oh, why am I going this way? In The Force Awakens. And, oh god, what am I doing? I didn't kill the Skulltula. Ah! Good job, Matt. I'm talking too much about Star Wars. So, yeah, I don't know. Something about Kylo Ren, I really like it. It's this kind of like tormented character. And I feel like he's doing, like, Kylo Ren as a character is Anakin Skywalker, but played by a good actor and with a good script. Like, I feel like the story that's been told there is very similar to the story of Anakin. I am not going to make this. I'm going to stay here. Which is really cool. I have seen the SNL Kylo skit. It's Radio Technician Matt. That skit, right? I think it's great. Oh, come on, game! I had a feeling that was going to happen. I don't think this lets you... I think... Does this let you skip? Yes. See, I think I found that out in my 3 heart run. I was like, I'm getting really sick of this wall, and then I just did that, and I was like, no way does it let you do that. Also, I had to backtrack all the way to this door because I didn't do it. So let's do it now. Yeah, I don't know. Something about Kylo I really liked and resonated with me as a viewer. Some people didn't like him. Again, they thought he was too emo or too geeky or too nerdy or something, the way he looked. But, I don't know. There's something about the way that he was this mysterious commanding guy, but then he just turned out to be like a regular dude. Well, I mean, son of a Skywalker and a Solo, so not that regular, but still really, really cool. And, I really badly want to get like a super good cosplay of Kylo and like just walk around as Kylo Ren. Like, I don't know, I feel like a child when I think about like how much I like that character. You know, I think what's interesting about Rogue One is it's one of these stories that a lot of people didn't think needed to be told. Like, and I kind of agree, it didn't need to be told. We knew how that was going to end anyway. But, I mean, it's an enjoyable story that, like I said, it probably wasn't necessary. I think I just have to bomb all of these, by the way. And, I mean, there are parts of Rogue One I really enjoyed. I think the Darth Vader bit at the end, while totally unnecessary, is one of my favorite Star Wars moments ever. Just because we haven't ever really seen in film Darth Vader kicking ass with a lightsaber. Sure, we have the fight at the end of Return of the Jedi, but really what that is so dated now that it's still this powerful scene between father and son. But just seeing Darth Vader be an evil C-word and just kill everyone in a corridor, I thought was really cool. And I've wanted to see that in, like, main media. They changed the story. Well, they embellished the original story of how the rebels got the original Death Star plans. And I mean, I think the movie looked really good. I think Jyn Erso's character was a little bit underdeveloped, and I think Forrest Whitaker's character was a little bit undeveloped as well. Which I've totally forgotten his name now. I think you can skip this here by just doing that. Oh no, that's just to open it. So I have to go in there to redirect the light. Yeah, I mean... What was Forrest Whitaker's character's name? I should know that because he was in Rebels not long ago, the character. Oh, I actually nearly called him Saul. Saul Goodman. Saul Goodman was in Star Wars. Oh, what was his name? He had like his own band of rebels. Saw Gerrera. There we go. I remembered it. It was an S name, I knew that. I think his character was super undeveloped because he's way more developed in his appearances in the Clone Wars animated series and in Rebels. Like, he's way more enjoyable. Like I said, way more developed. But yeah, it's difficult. I think it's the same issue with big superhero team-up movies, is giving any one character any time to develop. Like, The Vision, for example, has been in 2 movies now, but both of them have been these huge ensemble movies. So as a comic book fan, I haven't really seen the Vision that I've known from the Marvel comics. I've just seen this kind of cybernetic, kind of human, kind of robot thing. And it's a shame because I think the Vision is a really great character, and I think they're going to try to do the whole Wanda birthing thing. But I don't know how. So in the comics, this isn't a super big spoiler, but in the comics, he and Scarlet Witch get together and they have 2 kids, and they end up being kids of the devil, mutants, things. But it all won't really work out the same way because they don't have mutants in like the Avengers universe, because obviously Fox owns mutants because of X-Men. I'm such a comic nerd. Jesus. I mean, I do really, really like comics, and Ultimate Spider-Man's my favorite comic from Marvel, and then the more recent Superman comic called American Alien is my favorite. It's a short series, only like 6 issues. It's my favorite. I died to one of these pots in this room in my 3-heart run. Fun fact. Yeah, American Alien is a great, just fantastic Superman story. Right, end of the temple. I really hope I've done everything I needed to do. Oh, really? I know Marvel more than I know DC. I picked up Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange comics when I was really young. I've not read Super Sons yet now. My favorite DC comic that I've read, outside of like the graphic novels for like Watchmen, if you count that, or like the graphic novels for Batman, is probably Flashpoint, and that's a Flash storyline, that kind of alternate universe, which I really enjoyed reading. I think it's because I didn't need the pretense of knowing many of the characters because they were different in the universe of Flashpoint. It was Barry, right? Who went back in Flashpoint? I don't remember. Slightly annoyingly, I can see a chest down here somewhere. But I got that chest there, didn't I? I thought I got this chest. I guess we should explore a bit more. This is a megaton spot. I mean, Marvel was just my gateway into comics, I guess. But Ultimate Spider-Man is, and I think forever will be, my favorite comic series. Because it does everything the original Spider-Man series does, but changes it just slightly. And I really like the character that gave Peter Parker in that. And they kill Peter Parker in that, spoilers. Like, he actually dies. Not just a little bit, he actually dies. And another person called Miles Morales replaces him as Spider-Man. It's a really deep storyline and really dark. And I think, because they're doing that new Venom movie that isn't connected to like the new Homecoming Spider-Man stuff, in Ultimate, what the Venom suit is, it's actually developed by Peter Parker's father, and I can't remember if it was the guy that becomes Venom's father as well. Anyway, they developed this thing in tandem, and it's actually a suit to cure cancer. That's what the Venom suit in the Ultimate Universe is. It's not a symbiote alien from space, and I'm wondering if maybe they'll do that for Venom, for the for the movie, because it just seems a little bit more believable. By the way, this is the shortcut back to the beginning. This leads you back to the entrance room at the very start of the temple. I just thought I'd open that up. Spider-Gwen is a great character design. Like, I think that would translate to screen, like, as a character design, really well. Spider-Gwen's, like, a really, really good recent one. I'm going to do something a little bit weird here. Don't her bras pop things out if you shoot them? If this is wrong, I'm going to look awful. I vaguely remember something being... See, now I look awful. I vaguely remember someone shooting them in a Let's Play I watched and something happened. Or grappling to them. Well, I just look like a weird person who's just shooting boobs now. There was a method to that. I vaguely remembered something. Clearly my dreams are very twisted, and they involve Link shooting giant statues' bras. Let's move on from this and finish this temple, because that was a really weird moment. Can I grapple back up here? Yeah. Cool. And back to the face. And we got an Iron Knuckle fight and then a boss fight. And the boss fight is kind of a tricky one. Kind of. And not. Can be. Kotaku and Kume. Kotaku. They are the journalism site, Kotaku. Kume and Kotaku. Kotake and Kume. I'm really bad at remembering the names. I just know them as Twin Rover, which is the name in the, when you go into the boss room, that's the name that comes up, is Twin Rover. Both of these witches appear in Majora's Mask again, but they're like friendly. Most of the characters reappear in Majora's Mask because they made that game in a year. I believe they made one of the best Zelda games in a year. Slightly different design, Iron Knuckle. Very, very slightly. Which there is a reason for. Although you wouldn't notice. This Iron Knuckle takes a few more hits as well. It's a little bit stronger than the previous ones. So all you gotta do is attack and then jump back. See, now a normal Iron Knuckle's armor would have fallen off, and this one takes the 5 hits for the armor to fall off for the reveal. And obviously, yeah. You can't use your brown man emotes, because Ray just like disappeared off Twitch. I didn't know the first try emote was from Ray. Brown man's great. I watch far too much Ray. Not live that much though, but I just watch his like highlights or his archives on YouTube a lot. And here is Naburu. Well, looks like she's back to normal, Kume. No, she's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Ho 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 ho. Then we should brainwash her again. That's why people ask me to not do voices. It's true. So it's between Matt, please don't do voices, and Matt, please don't sing. They're the two things I hear the most. So I do both of them as often as possible. And here we go. Probably the longest of the main boss fights in the game. It's coming up now. Just quite lengthy in general. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own off of himself. I do things like that. I forget to read while doing a voice. The end of this, the cutscene after this boss fight, is one of my favorites in the game. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. And with my frost, I will freeze him to his soul. Hey, it's fixed. Sorcerer Sisters Twin Rover. So, stage 1. Actually, both stages of this are fairly easy. This one I would actually say is more difficult than the second stage because you have to deflect at the other one. Is the other one aiming at me? What is going on? Why? Oh, it is the other one. Don't lock on. This is my advice. Oh, there we go. Yeah, don't lock on until the flames hit you at least, and then you can deflect between them like that. Because, here we go, we're going to get a bit of ice action. There we go. It's easier to aim if you're not locked onto them. Over to this corner. Again, a very enjoyable boss fight, probably in my top 3 of the game. I really enjoy this boss fight. Oh, come on, come this way, come this way. Ooh, yeah, she's not getting... Oh, she got it! She got hit! It's just generally a really enjoyable boss fight. Totally different from all the others. Mixes things up with the whole elemental thing. This one's going to be really hard to hit. Oh no, she's coming across. I need the frost one to... Oh no, there we go. Second stage already. Now let's get serious. I remember feeling really strange about finding this character like attractive when I was younger. Because it's just two old witches that have just merged together. So why did she become that attractive? Who knows? Now this is a storage game, so we have to store the elemental powers. So we've now got fire stored, so now we have to dodge. I love the effect on the mirror shield. It's so cool. So now if she does ice, we have to dodge it. Oh, we store the fire. You have to store 3 of the same element, and then it hits back. Yeah, there we go. So if and the noises. Dear God, the noises. Teenage Matt was confused. Oh no, put this... I didn't put Vigoran's sword away. That was my mistake. Link, put the sword away. Link! I have to run away. Put thy sword away. You numpty. Right, so what we're doing? Ice again. See, that was 3 ice attacks. That would have been good. So now we're going to store ice. She's probably going to do fire twice now, or at least once. So I'm going to back up a little bit. Oh, she's doing ice again. That's 4 ice in a row she's done now. This boss fight is never usually this nice to me. This is going to be fire. What? Why is this boss fight being nice to me? Dead. That's it. End of the boss fight. Pfft. I only took one hit that entire thing. That was my own mistake because I couldn't put the sword away. That was first try. So this is probably my favorite cutscene in the game.
Shoot! What a fresh kid! This time, we'll get serious, right, Kentucky? What? Hey, Kume, what is that above your head? Oh. I don't know, but you have one over your head, too. But I'm only 400 years old, and I'm just 380 years old. When twins don't try to lie about your age. You must have gone senile. Who are you calling senile? Is how you treat your older sister? We are twins, how can you be older?
Brilliant. Best cutscene. I remember laughing, painfully laughing when I first saw this, like, in hysterics. And, you know, they tell us that they're going to come back to haunt us. And they make a weird sound. There it is. Final part of the game. We're going to have all 20. All hearts unlocked. There we go. That was good. That was good. So, I'm just going to check which part of Ganon's castle you get the golden gauntlets from. Shadow Temple section, cool. I always get confused if it's between shadow or light for some reason. I always forget which section gold gauntlets are in. And Nabooru has awoken as the Sage of Spirit. Let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. Competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as... Fight them? Yeah, as one of the 6 sages. I think fight Ganondorf would have been a slightly better thing, because the witches are dead. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid? No. Link, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it. So instead of us having to give her the silver gauntlets, she gives us a shiny little medallion. And our final medallion in the game. So, what do we got left to do? Buy the rest of the Bombchu stop. I can't say that. Rest of the Bombchu shop's stock. 8 more gold Skulltula. 9 more big pearls. That's going to take a while. And then the golden gauntlets. I think that's it. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. Ooh. All the women are after Link in this game. I should have kept the promise I made back then. All Link wants is Zelda, and like Ruta and Nabooru, they're both after him. Link, the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. So, we're going to do some Poe hunting. Oh no, we're going to have to go get that cutscene because I'm not walking all the way through the desert. I think I've got all the gold Skulltula here. We got the second to last prince, queen, what are they called? Fairy? Great fairies. My brain just went blank. So yeah, the actual on the items, we're about to get the one below the ice arrows next, and then we just need to get the 4th bottle. And we have everything filled on this screen. Other than golden gauntlets, we need those. They go right here. And we have 8 more gold Skulltula to find. Not bad. Not bad. And then that's 100%. We are going to go back as Child Link probably one more time. But, hey, we're getting there. Prelude of Light. Let's go get that cutscene. I argued that that's the easiest one to remember in this game. Of the Warp songs, that is. I would say A Down Up is quite easy, that Song of Storms. And obviously Left Up Right is quite easy as well. For Zelda Lullaby. I have been waiting for you, Link. Here we go. Big cutscene time. Spoilers warning. Because you want a spoiler warning for something you've been watching for 20 hours. Link, the hero of time. I'm going to just try to take a picture for Twitter. Of just the silhouette of... Come on. Come on. Okay, let me tweet that out. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. I'm such a Twitter addict. As soon as I open it. And now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the King of Evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen as I whisper in your ear. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadowfolk, the Sheikahs. Is this the 3rd time we're getting this cutscene? This one here. They tell us this story way too much. If you would seek the sacred triangle, listen well. The resting place of the sacred triangle, the sacred realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of the one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, the sacred triangle, it is a balance that weighs the 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage. If the heart of the one who holds the sacred triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if the one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the 2 lost parts. Those 2 parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, also known as Bungie, who will bear the Triforce mark on the back of their hands. Or the backs of their hands, I suppose. Be correct with the grammar. Seven years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. When he laid his hand on the Triforce, the legend came true. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. What's the matter, Chewie? Are you sad? Near the end of the game? I'm just, you know, casually sat here listening to this music. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Link. And the other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom, is the seventh sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. What? Shock. Mouth agape. Who didn't see this coming? It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I was wearing contacts before, so in that flash of light, I had to take my red contacts out and make sure my eyes looked pretty in blue. I apologise for the meeting you in such a disguise. Do you know what she just did? She just glamoured us. I'm using Game of Thrones terminology here. She just glamoured us. Her background, Melisandre, for example, uses glamour as a type of magic to disguise herself as this young, beautiful, red-headed woman, when actually she's an old, creepy lady. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant Impa. So yeah, Zelda glamoured us with the form of sheep. I thought I should entrust the ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. It was. I mean, everything got screwed up, but it was. As long as you had the ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm. Well, we went and opened it. Like, you gave us it, and we were like, alright, let's go open it, that's a good idea. If we never opened it, things might be different. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the Evil King, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All of this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. 7 years. What's that from? When, is it Back to the Future or something, where someone time travels and, he talks to someone and, he says, like, my name is whatever, and she's like, you're blah blah blah? I waited for you for 90 years, or something like that. 70 years, something like that. I can't remember what that's from. It's definitely from something to do with time travel. It's been 70 years. Someone, that won't be on Google, because I'm A, getting the total quote wrong, and B, getting the amount of years at least I'm getting wrong. I just remember it in something, it's been 100 years, something like that. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the Evil King's defenses. I'm surprised they didn't put penetrate in red. Something. The Arrow of Light. You got in an argument with someone of if Sheik and Zelda are the same person? The answer is yes. If anything, like, Zelda fully embraced a male identity for 7 years to disguise herself from Ganondorf. I mean, obviously, this cutscene proves that they are the same. Then Super Smash Bros. You can switch at will between Sheik and Zelda, and then in the follow-up from that, for some reason, they split those into 2 separate characters. So maybe at that point, people would get confused. But technically, Sheik isn't a Sheikah, because was not born in that tribe. She was like an honorary Sheikah Zelda while she masqueraded as Sheik. That rumbling, it can't be. So why does Ganondorf do this to Zelda, but not to Link? Couldn't he just do it to both of us right now? And just bring us both in and have the Triforce and be done? I commend you. Wait, let me do the Ganondorf voice. It's been 84 years. It's from Titanic. It's been 84 years. You can just imagine like an old lady shaking a walking stick. That's it. It's from Titanic, which is technically, and I always forget, Titanic is a time travel story. Well, using flashbacks, but in some ways it is. That's crazy. Isn't there a scene with the old lady looking at Leonardo DiCaprio? I haven't seen Titanic in so long.
I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle.
I feel like I've been saving that Ganondorf voice for hours, for streams. It's the correct voice for Ganondorf. Right, Poe hunting? Let's go Poe hunting. You know, we've got Zelda to save. Let's go hunting Poes. I think if I ever stream Halo 3, I'm just gonna redub over every line of The Prophet of Truth with that voice. Because, like, he does this really cool line in Crow's Nest, which is the 3rd mission? 2nd mission? One of the 2. And, he starts off and he just goes,
You are, all of you, vermin.
but it just, I don't know, the way the voice actor does it just doesn't sell me. It should be just like this huge gravitas moment where he's like,
You are, all of you, vermin, cowering in the dirt, thinking what?
it should be like really something. It should be like pretty freaking scary is what I think. Oh, that wasn't all of Epona's song. Yeah, it should be just this great booming voice, but it just comes across a little bit weak and frail to me in Halo 3. I really like Gravemind in Halo 2 as well. He's got a great voice. Speaks in I can't remember the word. It's pentameter though. It's one of the with the verse verse things that I always forget the name of. Which is really cool. So he has like a rhythm to how he speaks. So we're gonna ride around Hyrule Field for about an hour, finding Poes. What else have I got? I kind of want to keep the bugs, just in case. So we'll do this with 1 bottle, which won't be annoying. Well, I know where one Poe always spawns. I want to say, hey, here's one now. Oh, come on. Come on! I should have got that. I choked. I choked! Can you imagine doing that on a 100% speedrun? choking like that. Right, there should be one just up here as well. I wish Epona would just keep going forward at like an average speed. Sometimes the Purr doesn't spawn from this angle, you have to come from the other way. It's in front of me. Where the hell is it? Oh, good. I'm just running into a wall. Epona won't stop running into this wall, by the way. Good. Thanks, Epona. Really good. I don't know if I've got all child Skulltulas or not. I think I do. But I'm not sure. Here we go. Right, so we need 8 more. Let's go hand this one in. And let's start looking at Skulltulas as well. I think I'll go grab my iPad. It'd be nice to have everything done. And then what I might do to end this stream is just go into Ganon's castle and oh, I forget, you have to what I might do is just go into Ganon's tower and do the Shadow Temple section today, and then we'll do all the rest in the next stream and kill Ganondorf in the final stream for Ocarina, which is likely either Wednesday or Thursday's stream. Yeah, really close to 100% on this game now. Really, really close. And I feel like I've done it in a fairly linear and useful fashion as well, like I've not messed around with it. Oh, you brought a Poe today. Very interesting. This is a big Poe. I'll buy it from you for 50 rupees. On top of that, I'll put 100 points on your card. If you earn 1,000 points, you'll be a happy man. Right, so let's go back to being Childlink just to buy a couple more things from the Bombchu shop. I'll explain this to you, Sky, as well, because it's a really weird... I've done all of the things on the 100% list, but I was checking it, and there's this really weird stipulation where you have to buy all of the stock from the Bombchu shop. And I was like, wait, what the hell is a Bombchu shop? So, I looked into it, and I totally forgot it even existed. But it's down the back alley of Hyrule Market. And to classify as 100% run, you have to get all... You have to, like, buy all of that guy's stock because it doesn't replenish. That's why it classes as a 100% run. But yeah, everything else with 100% run, I have done. No, we're not bowling. Right, I have my iPad. Child Link has hopped down. So, let me check where we're at, and definitely no, we're not bowling. How long did I bowl for that night? Like 50 years? Felt like it. I don't seem to have... Do I not have Google Sheets installed on this iPad? I must. I only have Google Docs. Anyway. Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, 100%. So, let's go over the 100%. So, we can check where we're at. I do think we're about 99% there pretty much now. The speed run for 100%, by the way, is 4 hours, 12 minutes. So, this is about a 20-hour playthrough. So, not even close. My average is about 20 hours for this game, though, because I just don't ever want to stop playing it. So, collect all 20 heart containers. Done. Obtain the golden scale. Done. Obtain Bigoron's sword. Done. Obtain the Mask of Truth. Done. Obtain ice arrows. Done. Deku nut capacity to 40. Deku stick capacity to 30. Deku seed capacity to 50. It's correct, you can see it here in this bullet bag. It holds 50. Arrow capacity to 50. If we go to the... Oh, we can't see it here, but it is. I've got the biggest quiver. You can only see it when you're adult Link. Bomb capacity to 40. That's bomb bag, holds 40. Wallet capacity to 500. Yep. Obtain 4 bottles. No, we still need to work on that. We need to get 8 more pose. Big pose. 100 Skulltula tokens. Gold Skull tokens. We're at 92, so we need to get 8 more. Learn all 13 songs in the Scarecrow song. Yep. Find all 6 Great Fairies. We found 5. We're missing 1, which is the one outside Ganon's tower that you need golden gauntlets to get, which we may get at the end of the stream. Plant all 10 magic beans. I originally said F to that, but maybe I can do it. I think I've planted 4, so I think we still need to do 6 of those. Maybe. They're pretty easy to find. Obtain the cow in Link's house. We can do that when we're adult Link. We just need to go do some obstacles in Lon Lon Ranch. And get Epona is one of them. And then purchase all the Bombchu shop stock. So, in terms of 100%, we're pretty close. Now, let me tell you and show you about the Bombchu shop. Because, when I first read that, I thought, wait, do they mean get all the prizes from the Bombchu bowling alley? But no, it's not the Bombchu bowling alley. It's the Bombchu shop. Which is only open at night. Which it is. It is nighttime. I was ready. I was like hovering over the C buttons, ready to press down for the ocarina to play the Sun Song. So yeah, the main things we've got to do is those 8 Skulltula and the 8 Big Pose. Everything else will just happen naturally now. But we'll have to come back as a child again to finish paying these off. But this is the Bombchu shop. And as you can see, the ones I bought are now signaled as out of stock. And it's not temporarily like it says there. They never come back. So let's buy another one of these. So now we only have a little bit left. We might get some more rupees this episode, actually, to buy the rest. But obviously, when you finish the Skulltula questline, it fills your wallet up, so we'll have more then. But of course, you can always just come to this room down here and grind for rupees. Like, you could probably get 500 rupees in about 20 minutes from just going into this room. And just do this for like 20 minutes. You'd probably be up pretty high. I'll do this a little bit just so we have some rupees in the background. And then I need to start figuring out which gold Skulltulas I haven't picked up, which is where the difficulty is going to arise. Now, I went back to all but Jabu Jabu. I went back to Water Temple, and then Deku Tree and Dodongo's Cavern. I couldn't think of the word in the previous stream, and we got the Skulltulas we missed there. Now, there's a really helpful guide online that shows you which of the Skulltulas are in which locations, and I can remember usually if I've picked it up or not. Right, we're calling that 72 is enough. Right, so let's pick up my iPad again, and let's have a look at the guide. So, gold Skulltula. So, let's go from the top. So inside the Deku tree, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. We have all of those. Dodongo's cavern. There is. I think we came and got that one in the future? So there's 6. Oh no, there's 5, and we have all of those. Inside Jabu Jabu, we have that. We have those. We have that one. I remember getting all of those, so we have all 3, 4 of those. Yeah. Yeah. Forest Temple. We got that one. We went back for that one. And we have those. Yeah, we got that one as well. So all the Forest Temples done. Fire Temple. We got 2 in these sorts of rooms. We got the one at the top of there. We got the one at the top of there. And following the outer room, the boulder room, come across a wall where you can hear a skull behind it. Slash, and it sounds funny. I think we got that as well. That's probably the one I would check in the Fire Temple if I needed to. Which is number 59. Ice Caverns. I think we got all 3 of those. Water Temple. I think we got these. We got that one. We got that one. And I'm pretty sure we got that one. And then bottom of the well. I think we got all 3 of those. Again, bottom of the well is maybe somewhere I would check. Shadow Temple only has... Yeah, we got all the Shadow Temple ones. Spirit Temple, there was only 2 as in the future as Adult Link. Yep, we got those. Kakiri Forest. Right, now these are ones in the world in general. So we have all of those. Lost Woods. Yeah, we don't have that one. Yeah, we don't have that one. Well, there's the first one I found that we don't have on my list. So there we go. That's where we're going to go next. Which one is it, you might ask? It's in the Lost Woods, but we need to go to... Let's grind rupees a little more, because we're going to need rupees for the beans, and this is a bean one. I think I need 130 to get 2 beans. Okay, that'll do. Says as he breaks more pots. Okay, so let's go to Zora's River and grab a couple of beans. Grab a couple of beans. And I think we have to plant more anyway. Or we may as well just go through Zora's River entirely. I got the one out of this tree, right? Yeah. These are super popular magic beans. In case you're wondering, they'll soon be sold out. 60 rupees. Chomp chomp. We have the super rare magic beans. This could be your last chance. Special price, 70 rupees. So, I'm going to hold on to both of these. I'm not going to plant this one yet. Because I feel like it's a little bit of a waste. Why did I do that? Could someone go back in time and tell me not to do what I just did? Yeah, so I just thought I'd go through Zora's River because there's a dive point to grab to Lost Woods at the other end, so that's where we need to be. I'm pretty sure that makes it 6 beans we've bought. It's either 6 or 8. It's 6. I don't know why I said 6 or 8. The stream's been working the entire time. It's still up and everything. I have it on another monitor, like on the other side of my room, and I can see it up right now. But it could have been Twitch. We all know what Twitch is like. It's a fickle mistress. So, this way. This way. So, in here, I'm pretty sure I've already placed the bugs here, but I'll check. Yeah, I've already placed the bugs here. I did this in a previous stream, but what we are going to do is we're going to plant the bean here because you need to come back here as Adult Link and ride the bean up onto a platform just above here. It's weird that you're getting a network error. Yeah, it's working fine here. Right. Let us continue. We'd have to come back for that Skulltula as Adult Link. Sacred Forest Meadow, we got that one. Hyrule Field. I don't know if I got that one or not. Just want to get out of the damn Lost Woods. So that will be Skulltula 93 once I come back as an adult to get that. So all we got to do now is there's one place I want to check, one of the grottos in Hyrule Field. Let me keep looking at my list as I back walk across Hyrule Field. So Hyrule Field. So we've got all the ones in Lon Lon Ranch. We've got the ones in Castle, Town, Market, Future, Kakariko, we got all of those. I don't even know where I am. Alright, I'm here. Cool. We have all the ones. Oh, interesting. At night, up on the roof of Imper's house, use your hookshot to get onto the top of the Skulltula house. I will check that one when we're Adult Link as well. We got those. Yeah, we got all of those last time. Supposedly there's a spot here and I can't remember if I've been in it or not. I just changed bombs for beans. Bean in it? Get it? It's not funny. And we have that one. We have all of those. It looks like I've been in here. I don't see or hear one, so I must have it already. Yeah. So I got this one already. That's fine. I don't mind coming back to places where I've already gotten them. It's good to check things off the list. I almost said lift. We got that one. We got all of those. Lake Hylia. Bottle of bugs, we need to check that one. Well, there's 2 right there. Right, I can think of 3 now. Right, so let's... Okay, right. Let's be systematic about this. Let's go to Lake Hylia. Now as a child Link, and then let's go to as future Link. Because I think I can see where I'm missing a couple now. A down. Okay. So, Lake Hylia. There's at least one as an adult. And then Kakariko, there's possibly one as an adult as well. And then that one in the Lost Woods I just got as well. So, progress has been made. So the one I'm missing here is Adult Link is up there. So we need to come back and grab that. Oh god, we have to see the owl. We have to pass by Owl Face. Please don't talk to me. Please just don't. Just don't talk to me. Just blank him. Like, just cover. Just hold your hand to your face and just walk past him. Right, let's see if we've planted the bean here or checked to see if there are any bugs remaining or not here. Interesting. This one clearly is not. I've already done it, is what I mean. But let's plant the bean here, because again we've got to plant 10. I'm pretty sure that's 6 I've planted. So the one's missing a Dodongo. Zora's River. That would put us up to 8. So there's 2 more somewhere that I can't think of. That are bean spots. Let me keep checking my my list here. So far we've got Kakariko and we've got Lake Hylia both as Adult Link and Lost Woods as Adult Link. That will take us to 95. Gerudo, we've got all of those. Oh! There is 2 more in Gerudo Fortress as Adult Link. So that would take us to 97. And then I don't know where the rest. But let's get up to 97. Let's do that at least. Because I can't, for the life of me, fathom where the rest are after that. What was I going to play? Oh. Prelude of Light. But yeah, we made so much progress last episode getting so many Skulltulas that I actually think it's going to be quite difficult to get just these last few now, because I got all of the bigger ones that I'd missed. I think we were at about 70 when I started, so we got about 20 last episode, which is good going. I didn't really do anything but that last episode, but that's how it goes. Chewie is trying to swim. Chewie, why are you trying to swim? Do you not understand this is oxygen? You can't swim in oxygen. I mean, some aliens might be able to. But you're a dog, not an alien. So I'm gonna go quickly trigger the Ganon's Castle cutscene. Right now. Because I want to check to see if I got the Gold Skulltula right next to Ganon's Castle. Because if I did get that already, it still means I don't know where two of them are. If I didn't, then it's going to be pretty close. Oh god, I just closed the chat. Chat, where have you gone? No. You're all horizontal now. There we go, I fixed you. No, I will fix you. Right, so let's go to Ganon's Castle and get the Rainbow Bridge cutscene. I think it auto triggers when you go near the entrance. I mean, I would like to not trigger it, but I think as soon as I go up here, it just triggers the cutscene. Oh, maybe I can avoid it. Oh, that's good. I'm pretty sure I got this Skulltula already. Yeah. Yeah. I'm vaguely remembering doing it now as well. Oops. So I can get to 98. I don't know where the last two are in my head right now. Let's go to... I'm really forgetting the order I said I was going to go do these things in. Let's start at Lake Hylia. Indeed, yay chat. So, Skulltula from the top of this tree will take us to 93. That was an unintentional rhyme. And now we need to play the Shadow Temple music. I always forget this one. There we go. Spooky. Spooky Shadow Temple. I like how I started October by doing the Shadow Temple. I mean, I've got spooky games on my list, but I will never play them in October. It just won't ever line up. They'll just never line up. No, I don't want to talk to the composer, brothers. Is it poor planning, or is it just not going with the status quo? That's the real question. There is a Skulltula up here, but I can hear it. There it is. I was gonna say I don't know if I've got it or not. Right. That takes us to 94. Plus the one in Lost Woods. That will take us to 95. Where was I going to get the other two from? Oh, Gruda Fortress will take us up to 97. Right. Lost Woods it is then. I don't remember the song to get there because I'm a numpty. It's a really easy one as well. There's not many games, especially in the more recent years, that I can think of. Is the stream working? My second screen is no longer projecting the stream. Oh yeah, it's working. My other screen's just stopped playing it. I can't see what it says on it, but there's like a little bit of white text in the middle of the video window. Yeah, it must be Twitch. Right, I'm not standing for this. You ready? For the most overpowered thing you'll ever see. I should probably keep the ocarina equipped. If he lives that... How does he live a light arrow shot? In what world does he survive 3 light arrows? What? I should have just kept it equipped as a normal. It was a waste of energy. Oh, but a giant rupee. Yes, please. So I got the Skulltula from this room. So that's all good. Can I? No, I can't see what you posted. You said you think Twitch is having issues, then can you see what I posted or not? And then there's a Skulltula right up here. There we go. So that is now us at 95. So let's go get 2 more. I have pretty weird chat settings. I tried to make them as unrestrictive as possible, but I just like censoring people, clearly. It's my thing. And Epona. No, wait, what? Ten out of 10. Unless Epona's a ghost. There she is. Oh, we can go do the Lon Lon Ranch thing as well. I'm gonna do that now because I'll forget if I don't. I'm not sure I've been back to Lon Lon Ranch since I got Epona. But I don't think there's any Skulltula specific to adult Lon Lon Ranch. Oh look, Ingo is just stood at the gate where he locked me in and I had to jump over a wall. Hey Ingo. Sorry, I mean Luigi. Yeah, you better be red-faced.
Hi there! How are you? I'm Ingo. I feel so honored to be allowed to work here.
Yeah, Ingo. Sure you do. Hey, Malon. So that's your name, right? Thank you very much for the other day. I haven't even asked you your name yet. Really, Link? That's what I thought. You're the fairy boy from the forest. That was years ago. Do you remember me? You do. I was sure it was you because Epona remembered you. I have to tell you about Mr. Ingo. He was afraid that the evil king might find out that Epona had been taken away. It really upset him. But one day, all of a sudden, he went back to being a normal, nice person. Yeah, it's called lying. And now my dad is coming back. I can't believe it, but Peace is returning to the ranch. It's all because of you. I owe you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Link. Epona looks great. Looks like you were able to tame her, too. How about trying some stuff? Cool, let's go. Didn't read any of that. It's gonna be good. So I think for doing this, you get a cow in your house in Kakariko. In Kakariko? In Kakiri Forest. Can I just reset now? I wasn't good on my carrot game there. I don't think I'm gonna win anything for that. Wow, great! Your time was 100. What a great team. How much do I have to beat? Don't do it. I'll need to actually read what she says. How about trying your skill with Epona on an obstacle course? I'll time you for 2 laps. It's pretty challenging. If you miss jumping a fence in the proper order, you'll fail. How about it? Do you want to try? The record so far is 50 seconds. Okay, right. All I've got to beat is 50. Okay, we can do that. Just got to not mess up at the beginning. This is all for a cow. The sacred cow. Oh, come on, Epona. You should see my face right now. I'm just like, really? I don't know how much time that just lost, but let's try to make it up on the next go around. Well, I'm not beating 50 seconds this time, am I? Well, I beat my previous score by 2. Now I need to beat that score by 8. let's try again. The first round I've failed at a few times now. Right, just gently go forward, Epona. The concentration. No! No! I was just about to say the concentration is high, and then that happens. Oh. How do I... Can I just get off? No, I quit. I actually quit. Let me off. I want out. How do I stop? This is a load of Boswellocks. I quit. Alright. 19th try. You know. Make sure to spam chat with first try after this. Because, totally gonna be my first try. No one saw the other 15. Right, that's a clean 20 seconds to get around this. I don't have enough carrots. No! Why? Why? This might take me longer than the whole bomb tube bowling alley thing. First try, here we go. I'm gonna miss it by 4 seconds or something. Come on, come on, come on, come on. By 1 second, I did it! I did it by 1 second! That's way harder than it looks. The present is a little too heavy to give to you here, so I'll have it delivered to your house. Bet you can't wait to see it. Jeez. Well, that was the most stressful thing in this game. There's nothing else I need to do here, actually. So we can jump over this far wall and get out of here. That was, yeah, that was stress levels too high. You don't need to show me a triumphant cutscene every time I jump over the wall with Epona. Just thought I'd let you know that game. And back to Gerudo we go. Feels like we're only just here. 2 streams ago. Thank you for the first tries. The first tries were so true and correct. Look, Epona, look, the bridge is back. The bridge is back, it's fixed. So then, as soon as we enter this area... Now, jump off. I love the music. I love the music. I have to stop it, though, because I have to change it to nighttime. Stupid music. Not playing at nighttime. So there's 2 gold Skulltulas I missed here. I say I missed, I just forgot about them. So there's 1... No, I don't want to go to the training ground, it's the worst place in the game. So, if we go this way, we'll cut through here. Everyone likes being here now, so I don't need to be too scared by people. Hello! Bye-bye! And out this way. And there is the Skulltula. Did that old mean lady scare you? Just ignore her. I know you don't like purple, Epona, it's fine. Alright. Now we're gonna go just to the end of the archery range, and there is a Skulltula waiting for us there. I always forget, it's not this end, is it? No. Oh good, waste an hour. Waste an hour. Hour? Am I turning into Jonathan Ross? I didn't waste an hour. Right. The other end. And there we go. That takes us to 97. 97 gold Skulltulas. I'm not entirely sure where the other 3 are. If I'm totally honest. Not entirely sure. I don't know what to do about those. I feel like I've definitely got all of those. I've definitely got all of those. I'm just quickly going back through everything. I possibly don't have that one, which is as Child Link in Zora's Fountain. Tree in the entrance at night. Okay. That's a very possible 2 I've just found. A very, very, very possible too. I don't want this stream to go on for too much longer. I find it quite boring. Not to play, but to stream. When all I'm doing is, like, jumping back and forth and trying to find sculptures. I don't imagine it being the most entertaining gameplay either. It's definitely not Sonic 06, me dying by falling off right after Sonic says, "Watch the floor, it's lava," and then I just fall straight into it. The final battle, by the way, in Sonic 06 was a giant robotic dragon. Not even kidding. What? I bet the answer is nothing. I bet the answer is nothing. I'm just going to say, is there an easy way to grind for rupees in Market Town? And I'm thinking treasure, chest, shop, Market Town. Ah, interesting. So for 10 rupees, you can go through all the rooms and get a purple rupee. I wonder if that's the quickest way. Easiest way to make rupees in Ocarina. Who would have thought I'd be Googling that one? Easiest ways to get... Yeah, okay. Okay. I did just say there was 2 that I thought we could be finding here. But I'm pretty sure I rolled into one of the trees like earlier this stream. But supposedly I rolled into it at daytime. I need to roll into it at nighttime. And I'm also just trying to get more rupees to buy more beans, because more beans equals more beans. I mean, there's an easy route you can do here where you go out of the gate here. And then you just walk up these. And that's probably the quickest one I know to grind rupees. Because they're red as well. And you can get one from each side. But, I mean, I can buy one more bean now if I really want. And when he runs out, that means I've bought 10 from him. But I can only think of 2 other places I haven't planted beans right now, which is the one outside Dodongo's Cavern. And where else? Because I planted the one at Hylia, didn't I? I planted the one at the bottom of Garuda as well. And I've planted the one at Desert Colossus. And I've planted the one in Kakeri Forest. Oh, there's one in Lost Woods I haven't planted. And I haven't planted the one here. So, yeah. Oh my god, just play the Sun Song. Right. Let's see if I have... So, earlier this stream, I rolled into this tree and said there isn't one here. Son of a... I really don't know where these Skulltula are. We have the legendary magic beans. I'll sell them only to you. Super price of 80 rupees. I always leave his to plant last because I'm already there, so I don't have to go looking for the last bean. Which I think is the best. And the thing is, all it does here is gives you access to things you can get other ways. And really, all it's doing is saving a little bit of time with this travel time that I'm doing here. So it's not the most necessary of beans to plant. I'm just going to go to Zora's Fountain now to very, very quickly check to see if there's another Skulltula I didn't get there. But I'm not feeling confident about how many I've missed. I mean, I've done pretty well. I've got 98, but... Or is it 97? It's 97. So, there are 3 still missing. I bet they're both... I'm going to be nice to myself here and say I bet they're both in one dungeon and I've just forgotten about them. But I don't know what dungeon. Maybe Fire Temple? Because when I was looking through the walkthrough maps of where the gold Skulltulas are, I vaguely remembered not getting one in one place. But I'll get there and I will have got it, because that's what's happened for everything else. But I'm pretty much... I'm like teetering on the edge of just saying I'm going to call it for the tonight. And then start the next stream getting the big pose and finishing off the Skulltulas and then doing Ganon's Castle. I mean, that could be potentially a very long stream. Like, we're talking like 2.5, 3 hours. Depending on how long it takes me to backtrack and find the things. I mean, it will save time if this is one right now, because that means I only have to look for 2. Supposedly there's a tree here that is like alone in a corner somewhere. I'm assuming it's this one, and I'm pretty sure I got the Skulltula from it. So this could have been a wasted journey. Guess what? This was a wasted journey. Well, this isn't looking good. There's just 3 that I haven't found. Yeah, this isn't just night. This is at all times. No. Well, with that slightly defeatist I think that's going to be it for the night. Because it's going to have to be in the temple somewhere that I've missed them. It's going to have to be. And I don't know what temples either. Because I've got all the ones in Spirit, definitely. I'm confident that I've got all the ones in Shadow. Yeah. I think I've got all the ones in the well. Maybe there's one I didn't get in the well. Water Temple, I got them all. Ice Caverns, I got them all. Fire Temple, there might be one that I missed. Forest Temple, I definitely got them all. So I don't know. There's one that has a massive question mark over it, and two that have possible asterisks next to them, as I know where they are. But I think after all of that today, you know, we did the Spirit Temple. We did a bunch of other stuff, such as we got one big Poe. That means we only have to get 8 more to get that glass bottle. It's going to be a boring side quest. And then we got a bunch of Skulltulas, which takes us to... We press the ZZ button. Which takes us to 97 in total. We have all 20 heart containers via the heart containers and heart pieces. We have all the medallions. We have nearly all the upgrades other than the final Great Fairy upgrade and the Golden Gauntlets. So we're almost there. We're like 99.5%, I would say. And there we go. Thank you for watching. This has been fun, as it always is. The next stream, we will finish this game. Or we will just look for Skulltulas for 2 hours. One of the two. It will either be finishing the game or searching for Skulltulas for 2 hours. But we are so very close now. Very, very close. Again, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye! My mouse isn't working. My mouse is working now.